Hello, my name is Claudia, and today I will be talking about the four elements of civic engagement and how they pertain to our project. The first element of civic engagement is associating, and one of the ways that we associate is with one another. This is referring to the way that my group partners and I all associated with one another to work on our project and to spread awareness about our issue, which is the invasive Burmese python. This is important because for us to create a project that was successful, we had to be unified and in sync with one another. This helped us to reach our goals and to create a project that is worthwhile. Another way that we associate is with our partner, the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. If you ask my groupmate Nikki, she'll say that the hardest part of our project was finding and connecting with our partner. She had to send in numerous emails to various organizations to find the one that was willing to work with us and was right for the cause at hand. However, she remained hopeful and respectful in her messages, and even sent messages to the organizations that we ended up not working with. She was also really great at continuing to relay messages between us while we were working on the project. Another way that we associate is with the local community. To engage with the local community is perhaps the most important aspect of our project, seeing as they are the ones that are fueling our cause and actually associating with nature to help eradicate the Burmese python problem. A big contributor to the python problem is exotic pets being released into the wild. So it was important that we got that message across to the masses and also to motivate people to help get rid of local python pests. The second element of civic engagement is serving. And one of the ways that we serve is by serving the environment. By advocating for the removal of Burmese pythons, we are serving the environment by restoring it to its original state. We can help restore not only fauna, but at-risk flora, which are influenced by big changes in the environment, such as invasive species. Another way that we serve is by serving those native species. We're helping them bounce back from near extinction or from being threatened, and lowering the risk of people's pets getting gobbled up. We're also helping people in possession of pythons as exotic pets to be more informed and to hopefully prevent them from making the decision of releasing them into the wild, which could be disastrous for the local community. The last way that we serve is by serving the community. By restoring the local environment to its original state, we can help beautify nature, which will help boost tourism and help the economy. This change will eventually reach all of Florida, creating a more prosperous state. The third element of civic engagement is giving. And one of the ways that we give is by giving our time to the FDACS. By giving our time to them, we are helping them flourish as an organization and to spread their reach to demographics that they might not have been able to reach otherwise. This is achieved by creating a social media presence that reflects the FDACS's message and to promote our campaign to remove the Burmese python population. Another way that we give is by giving our creativity and creating a legacy for future advocates. Through the creation of the social media account, we create a legacy for future ambassadors, which they can use to educate more and more people about the dangers of Burmese pythons and what they can do to help. Finally, we're also giving education about invasive species, because speaking of pythons, it is of the utmost importance that we give our acquired knowledge to the community. In the case of Burmese pythons, ignorance isn't bliss. Although they aren't poisonous, they are extremely strong constrictors, and they can grow to be over 15 feet long and over 200 pounds. Imagine coming across one of those bad boys and not knowing what to do or how to handle the situation. Because of this, it is important that we give these facts to the public. The fourth and final element of civic engagement is leading. And one of the ways that we lead is in our local community to combat the invasive Burmese python. As of today, there are not very many efforts to combat this problem. Because of this, we have to be the ones to lead in the community and start the movement to inspire others to join in. Another way that we lead is by leading each other to make a great group project. This effort wasn't made by any one person, and it took a lot to motivate one another to create a good project. In this way, all of the members of the group were leaders, in charge of their respective parts of the project, to create one compilation of snake-catching tidbits. Finally, we also lead in our cause to inform the general public. Our main goal is to educate people about how they can help combat the issue of Burmese pythons and to prevent exotic pet owners from releasing more pythons into the wild. Therefore, we have to lead our community to give them the education they need to assist us in our cause.